So what I'm going to do now is to create a new client. And I'll give a name. And here I have this client. I'll simply just assign a few contacts, and I'll add address one. Oh, I'll put in an email. So here we have a new client created. I'll go back to the client again and choose an existing client and simply make a change. So I'll just type the word change here so that when we go into the cloud, you can quickly see the update process. And I'll click on OK. I'll go into the staff and create a new staff. And here is where you must have a first name and last name. So I'll just type, and I'll go in and give Anna an email address. And I'll add an address here, 1. Okay? And of course, the same will apply if you do make a change to the existing staff. That information will go over as well. I will go into setup and work code, and I'll simply add a new work code. Okay, and I'll close out of this, and I'll minimize time, and now I'll go into the cloud. Now here I am on the welcome page of the cloud. Of course, you can add your logo, your company logo, and here I will enter my email. Ooh, let's see. And password. And of course, as you can see, you can set your duration time to a number of hours. Should you want to access the mobile version, you can quickly do this on the screen, the welcome screen as well. So I'll sign in. And here we are in the cloud, and we're looking at the entities. The entities consist of your clients, internal departments, and other various entities that you may have. So right now, I'm looking at the client view. This is the new client that I had created in the desktop version, and as you can see, you can quickly view the details. Now I'll sort on the fiscal year right there, and as you can see, the ABC Limited, that's where I added the change. And if I should go into this client, here I have a view of everything pertaining to the client. As you can see, I've tagged it to the audit, tax clients, contact information, address, everything is in view. You do have your activities and files. So if I should go into the action button and click on edit, this is the area where you can come in and make some changes. So for instance, I can modify this, go down to the address area and change this. And then just save it and close. And now we're back to the client listing again. Now for the staff, again, we have the staff list, and I have set this up to be viewed in a certain way. Of course, should you decide to go with the integration, you can change the views and the layout in terms of the columns. So here I have Anna. This is Anna I created, and if I should go into her record, here I have a listing, permissions, and once I click on edit, I can come in here and edit that information. So as you can see, the process is seamless. Things will just move back and forth in the background for your clients and the contacts and staff as you go along. Now let's take a look at the work codes that you will find under the firm settings. So here I'm in the firm settings, and as you can see, the profile information shows from Time Desktop. Time on the go, I'll go down to the work codes area and choose Time work codes, and here I have that new work code that I created. The same will apply for expenses. Whatever work code that you should add for expense in Time Desktop, this will flow automatically over into the cloud. So I'll simply just sign out of this again, and what I'll do right now is I'll go into the Time Desktop, and I'll go to the time entry screen, which is slightly different from the clients and staff. And if you should follow my cursor again to the bottom area, you would see now that the icon has changed, and this is letting me know that I do have data to merge. But I'll hold off from doing that merge, and I'll go in and add some time entries. So I'll go down to tax prep. I'll add my client. If you're working with the projects, of course, as usual, you'll add the projects, and you will simply just add your time. You can add a short reference, add details, and here we have the entry. And as you can see again at the bottom area, and these are just examples, it's letting you know, it's making you aware that data is available to merge. Okay, so it's not an alarm that will come up on the screen. It's there quietly in the bottom. If you're not ready to merge, you can ignore it. However, when you are ready to do the merge, you can simply just click on the icon and select this merger, and it will merge that information over into Caseware Cloud. Now, of course, the way I'm doing it, I'm presenting an example. It's not like the user will be switching between the two applications. You may have situation whereby some people will want to work in the cloud only and not the desktop version. So by all means, that can be arranged. So we have entered that time entry over, and we merged it, and now we'll go back into the cloud and take a look at those entries.